The record shootings and murders in Portland have been all over the headlines, but there's also been a spike in smaller crimes interrupting the livelihoods of Portlanders every day.
Fox 12's Kendra Kent is live tonight, where one man says his car was smashed into while he was at the Blazers game. Kendra?
Yeah, that's right, Pete. And this young man tells us that several other cars and people were victims as well. You can see some of the broken glass here left on the sidewalk and street. This is at 6 in Oregon, and it's just one example of so many recent thefts and burglaries and other petty crimes. And we wanted to take a look at this from a broader perspective with some troubling consequences.
Rip City, I want to welcome you guys all back to the Motor Center.
An exciting night at Rip City ended with Blazers fan Mason Vernig feeling more ripped off when he got back to his car.
I opened my car door and I looked, it almost looked like there was like foam in the car door. Like I was like, what? And it turned out there was just like shattered tempered glass and all over the place.
Vernig shared this photo with us showing the smash and grab he says happened here Wednesday night along Northeast 6th in Oregon. He says several other fans returned from the game too to find they too were victims.
As a Blazers fan, it was just sad to see that and then come back and see your car broken into and be like, you almost feel helpless, you feel violated.
It's this kind of petty crime that's on the rise in Portland, according to police data. Overall, the Bureau says that reports of property crime have gone up about 5% this year compared to last, and is up nearly 7% since 2019. And criminal justice professor and former Hillsborough Police Chief Ronald Louie says the spike could really be much higher.
When you have people perceive there's a lack of consequence, and then there's a lack of appropriate response, but we do have people that just stop reporting it or don't report it.
Vernig says he did file a report, but he doubts an officer will ever look at it.
There's no way. And I don't think anybody has faith that they're going to go look at a police report that's been filed for what could be considered petty vandalism.
Not during a time when the city is dealing with record shootings and murders, and the police's budget has been stripped, leading to fewer officers and slower response times. Louis says that alone will push up crime.
When the police don't respond, they're anonymous. And the more people are anonymous as they commit their crimes, the more you're going to see those crimes. And so it's kind of a vicious circle. That's what we're seeing right now in Portland.
As for Vernig, he says he'll now only support his Blazers from the couch.
What I ended up doing was calling and canceling the tickets that I had because, I mean, I don't see where that's worth it.
And that professor we spoke with says lack of prosecution is also a really big piece here. He says when criminals don't think they'll get caught, they don't think they'll get in trouble, that's when they are more likely to turn to crime. Reporting live tonight, Kendra Kent, Fox 12 Oregon.